Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is Britain's 40th monarch since William the Conqueror, who ruled back in 1066. It was the Conqueror who built the Tower of London, now the most visited historic site in the whole country. Not that he built it for tourists, nor as a fearsome prison, but as a treasury and palace. The crown jewels are still kept there, including the largest cut diamond in the world, the first star of Africa, and it's still officially a royal palace, just like Windsor Castle, also built by William the Conqueror. Edinburgh Castle was built not long after the tower, on top of an extinct volcano, although when in Scotland the Queen can more often be found at her private home, Balmoral, where the family, neighbours and castle staff have a chance to show off their Scottish country dancing skills at the annual Gillies Ball. But it's not all ancient castles. Some of the royal homes are rather modern. Buckingham Palace has its own cash machine, post office, swimming pool, staff cafe and cinema, and was built a mere 300 years ago. It's only been the official home of British monarchs since Queen Victoria, who took up residence in 1837, and who, incidentally, is the only other British ruler before Elizabeth II to reach a Diamond Jubilee. That's 60 years on the throne. Unlike Victoria, Queen Elizabeth II is a qualified truck mechanic and driver, thanks to her training during World War II. However, as Queen, she's the only person in the country who doesn't need a driving licence or a passport. When she's not driving trucks, the Queen sometimes gets a chance to relax at her private home, Sandringham, which isn't a castle or a palace, and it isn't even very old, less than 140 years. Here she indulges her love of animals, walking her famous corgis and even tending to her pigeons. There are 160 of them in the royal loft. Technically, the Queen also owns all the sturgeons, whales and dolphins in the waters around the UK, as well as all wild newt swans in open water, although frankly none of these make very good pets. Sandringham is also where the Queen prefers to spend Christmas. After lunch on Christmas Day, Her Majesty settles down to watch her own speech on the television, although she doesn't sing along to God Save the Queen, the British national anthem which was shared with the Kingdom of Hawaii until 1860. After 60 years on the throne, the Queen shows no sign of slowing down, with more than 400 public engagements every year and even more to do to mark her Diamond Jubilee. At least at the end of the day, she can retire to a home that really is a castle.